Hey everybody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. So we're back with the Searing Blow run, Ironclad Searing Blow. The deck's looking okay. I would love to remove some more of these basics. I'd love to replace these with more shrugs or more, or like a single flame barrier, I think it's called. Anyway, same again. Let's try and find as many campfires as we can and possible elites. Ooh, quite a lot of campfires. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4. Can I do better than 4? 1, 2. So it looks like it's going to be somewhere up this way, just to catch the second one off. See, these all seem to be in the same area. But this one is the outlier. No, this one's the outlier, rather. These two here. So that's where we'll go. It means we're missing 1 elite, 2 elites. We'll grab this elite. And then we'll come up here. What we will try and do is get as many question marks as possible as well, because you want the events on this floor. The enemies are like fucking... They hit like trucks. So we'll start here and we'll come up this way. No thieves, please! Okay, it's the big baseball. What you saying to it, fella? The dank shackles. So this is a good turn to play demon form. We're not really doing fuck all else. Guess we just hit him once. Why not? So your demon form is a slow burner. This is why we want to get something like Barricade and maybe Impervious. Because you kind of want to just set it and just let it go. Let it do its thing. Draw a card. Armament's up. We'll block again. And we'll let that strength build. And then maybe we'll get... Well, I don't think we need limit break. I think our win condition is just demon form. If we can just out-armor the enemy. Which is hard when he applies 5 turns of vulnerable. But we'll try our best. First things first, before I do anything, Searing Blow has to get back. Did we take way too much damage, though? The safest... Well, I mean, right, here's the difference. We'd either block 6, we'd remove 6... Nah. The 6 isn't going to do us much. I could have potioned, actually. That was probably the smart plan, to potion. In fact, I 100% should have potioned. But that's fine, you know. We all make mistakes. It's just about noticing the mistake and working with it, I suppose. True Grit's nice. It's not very good unupgraded, but it's rather good when it's upgraded. Maybe, since we have a lot of basics and we're not really removing too many of them, could be good. Perhaps, mayhaps, I'll buy a single potion. And it's a regen potion, so that's fine. Now leave. Okay. And the shop de jour. What do you have, my friend? That could be good. Fiendfire could be good. The ice cream, I think you would be mad at me if I didn't buy ice cream, so... I suppose we're buying ice cream and then removing a card. Strikes before defends. To be sure. Fiendfire is also really good, but I think Searing Blow is our second, or our main win condition along with Demon Form, so we don't need to worry too much about Fiendfire. Ice cream's lovely, though. Sure, yeah. Upgrade a card, 25% chance to become injured. 75% chance to become normalized. To get normality, bad. No. Unless you don't mind being able to play 3 cards when you have that in hand. But I'll take the upgrade. And, we should really do Searing Blow. I know you're thinking Demon Form and stuff, but Searing Blow is the one we have to keep chipping away at. Working away at. Because soon that big boy will be doing like 100, 120 damage per turn. You know. Well, not per turn, but per play. Interesting. I think we do. I think we play it. And then we just see what this exhausts. So we take 3, but, you know. We'll be getting it back over time. I could also pop the regen potion, but it's not the time. Too early in the day for that. Could draw first to do that, but I think it's better to get the Shrug It upgraded. 11 block, draw 1 card. Lovely! I'd have a lot of that action, if I could, thank you. And we'll just work down the avocado. Guacamole his ass. Spicy. Maybe. Nah. We will use the potion this time, because I miscounted quite terribly. I thought we'd be okay, but here we are. Okay, we spend 1 to get a different one, that's okay. Pommel Strike again. We're up to 17 cards. That's not terrible. We don't want to go too high. Like 20 would be a decent amount. We also need to remember we have the ice cream. So we're already up to 50 damage. It's way better than a bludgeon. You know. Much better than a bludgeon. He's a man. Well, he's a plant who thinks he's a snake. Make your mind up, you idiot. Just get out of my hand. So we're probably going to draw with this first. Unless 51. So 60 damage here. We need to find 17. That should be fine. Fuck. Fuck! Take a second to count, Tom, you know. It only takes a second. I was convinced that we were going to do enough damage. Of course it's, you know, 51 plus 25, because it doesn't round up, it rounds down. But that's fine, you know, we just take that extra damage, it's okay. This is a damage series. We'd get damaged on this series. Another shruggy boy. I promise you, from now on I will count the numbers. I will count with my mouth. You will hear me count. I will do the mathematics. I promise you. So we're going to get 2 relics from this chest. Meat in the bone. Oh, yes. So meat in the bone, if your health's below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12. Very good. The gambling chip, at the start of combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. My only concern here is that the elite's going to be... Do we want to be... No. If we already had... If we had 5 strikes, then I'd consider it. But with 3 strikes, we're gaining more cards, and we're losing health, and it's not a good idea. It's not the one. It's not the one. So as the event I didn't want to see. We need to get as many block cards as we can, or just to like one-tap someone. Ideally the guy at the back. We have no source of weaken, which is a bit of a pain. Well, there's a source of weaken. It means we're not blocking anything, but I'd rather do this. Maybe just nuke the guy in the middle. Then what's our best card? 18 damage coming in, so I'd be taking 10. But I can live with that. That's not too bad. I think that's a decent turn. It's between the middle guy or the back guy. This guy's debuff isn't too bad. Whenever he starts doing it. Oh, it's the guy at the back has the debuff. Are you going to try and entangle me, son? Hello. So soon. I shouldn't draw this time. I was thinking about it, but it's not worth it. Because then we just draw the Searing Blow, which is going to kill him next turn, so we should just do this. And then we'll kill him with the Searing Blow next time. As far as elites go, this hasn't been a bad fight. But that is the power of Searing Blow. Once you start throwing upgrades at it, it's very good. So merchants no longer run out of cards. Relics or potions, prices reduced by 20%. It's a mouse with a little bag. No. Nothing really tickling my pickle, I'd have to say. Going fairly fine. We're going to do both floors in this episode. Bag of Prep and the Bronze Scale. So bag of Prep means we'll have hundreds of cards at the start of the game. The start of combat. Again, Searing Blow. This deck kind of plays itself. It's like, what do I upgrade? Searing Blow. What do I play? Searing Blow. Do you not have a Searing Blow? No, we'll find it and then play it. That's the general synopsis. Does that still do... Oh yeah, we're throwing away cards and stuff. Boom, boom. In fact, keep that actually. Boom, boom. Bang. Bosh. Keep that actually. That's a fine little cantrip, as they call it. So, fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you some more. And then you should be turbo fucked in the next turn. Suffer. Okay. The good thing is, I don't think we're going to be playing any skills at all. We're just going to be flaming them to death. I will take a weakened potion over... Can I even use potions? I don't have a Sozu, do I? No, I don't. Maybe. I mean, we're barely getting demon form out, which is the sad thing. So, the limit break doesn't seem like a good idea. But then again, will I regret not taking... No, demon form's enough on its own. You take one or the other. You know, spot weakness and limit break or demon form. You don't need both. Let's not be too greedy. If only you cost 2. If only you cost 2. Or if only you stopped showing up in the opening hand, then I'd have a chance to play demon form, you know. So it's the collector. We will pop demon form. This is a long, long fight. The apple. The free apple. I guess I can't play apple if I'm playing this, but I should, really. So I guess my opening turn's apple, searing blow. It's the plus 10 already. Fantastic. So we don't need to use a potion yet. Let's hold off. we might actually kill him in a couple of turns. Who knows? So the primary mode of operation in this fight is kill the little fellas, because they suck. So we're going to draw back into our deck here. You have very low health. I'd like to get the shockwave, ideally. Or just start popping blocks left, right, and centre. Get rid of the basic defend. In fact, get rid of the strike, because we have a lot of attacks. Let's use this on the big boy. And use this on the front boy. Ah. Oh, no. That's not what you want to see. Oh, no, 1 in 10 chance, and we will play it. It's going to come eventually. We'll get it at some point. I should also not spend as much energy every turn. It's just, you know, when you're up, you're up. If we had barricade, it'd be much easier to, you know, spend turns not doing very much. So shockwave's huge here. Kill this dude. I think we just defend and then... No, let's draw through the deck a bit further. Then we'll pass. So we float 1 energy, but we get it in the next turn because of ice cream. The old bronze scales doing their thing. Ooh. Juicy. What's this do? I mean, he's almost dead. I guess not taking the opportunity would be kind of dumb. Alright, fellas, don't hit yourselves too hard in the face. You are mine, big debuff. Let's see it. How will I manage to do 3 damage, I wonder? I guess Searing Blow on its own is win condition enough. You don't really need demon form. What's this fucking bug? This this bug keeps showing up. Yeah, Impervious is good. Feed we don't need, but Impervious, that's the big block that buys us a turn. And we only have 19 cards. The feather's still good. It means that we can focus down. We can double down on upgrading in campfires. We'll get 8 heal if we take 1 more card. We get 2 HP per 5 cards in our deck when we enter a campsite, so we can, you know, have some fun. So let's keep pushing on. Let's get this motherfucker dealt with. The Time Eater. My favourite. Once again, let's just try and hit these campfires, eh? 1, 2. Many elites. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a 4-banger, and I think we can avoid elites. We don't need to fight elites. We might take the chance. Like, I might fight this guy here. For a bit of that score. We'll start here. Get the shop as well. Lovely. And you want to... I guess it depends on your build, what you do in this floor, but... Hitting the question marks can be bad on this floor. If you don't want to get, say... Body Slam's now very valuable. You might get the Madness event, and no one likes the Madness event. So I can shrug. Bloody memeing form. Never doing me what I want it to do. Pommel? Oh, fuck. I need to stop drawing cards, man. It'd be much easier if... I mean, you don't know what you're going to get, but I could have guessed by having, like, 4 cards that I was going to draw into this, because it's a 50-50. Need to be more smart, Tom. You need to be more smart. So we should do more damage since we're blocking perfectly. I guess we'll headbutt something decent back in. Maybe the Impervious. You never know. These guys can be scary, the Orb Walkers. They're a bit feisty. Yeah, 18 damage, you see. Quite a lot. Let's see what we draw first. I'm just going to say, if we get a Searing Blow, it's over. Let's just block through this. Block it up. I hate how Demon Form's now a dead card. It's never going to get played. It's there for moral support. It's there to just be like, you know what, Sam? I'm there for you, if you need me. 28, yeah. What's good is the damage we'll take will heal back. So it's not going to be too bad. Some burns! I got the burn just for you. Lovely. Dex Potion, that's your most valuable potion in the game. That's the one you always want to see. There's an argument for Heavy Blade, since we have Demon Form, but I think it would just kerfuddle the deck. Maybe that's actually Dual Wield Plus. Make many Searing Blows. And then we've got the perfect 20. Lose all gold to gain the red mask. I'm going to say no, because we have a shop here, and the shop might have something we want. Inflame's very good, actually. I'll buy Inflame. And we'll remove another strike. Beautiful. Nice and trim. Nice and trim. That's the way you want your deck, apparently. Keeping you all happy. Don't worry, I'm going to be coming back with a large, ridiculous... Let's just toss it all back. Keep the trip, actually. Keep the armaments, also. I want to see Searing Blow. Thankfully, they're hitting me with the easy. Sometimes they come out swinging with like 3/8s, which is tough. Right, give me the several Searing Blows, please. I mean, how do you not use it? How do you make that decision? Cool. So we headbutt the Searing Blow back. That'll take out this guy. This guy's not going to armor, since he's attacking, obviously. So we can Searing Blow and then just shrek this guy with other stuff, hopefully. Bash will not do it. But Bash and Strike will, I think. Hey! Easy game, easy life. Poison Potion's fine. Body Slam. I'll take a Body Slam. If only we had Barricade. But today's not the day. Or the Calipers, actually. Calipers would be huge. Yeah, we're not going to fight the Elite. This one here anyway. We'll fight the next one. So we'll Schmith one more time. What are we on? Plus 10. Lovely. Almost at the natural 100 damage. So come up here and then we'll fight this Elite. Yeah, fight this guy actually. Oh, it's the Snake. You might not have seen this guy. He might just be beta specific. He's a big snake. The Dark Snake-o. I was really hoping for Searing Blow. I guess we'll play Demon Form. Oh, it didn't armaments. What an idiot. Dearie me. Does this kid even play video games? So yeah, we didn't armament, so it means our demon form's only going to give us 2 per turn. Now, the interesting thing about this guy is his debuff is that at the end of your turn you take 10 damage. Now he's going to do 22. And we'll pop the Inflame. I think we just have to nuke him, honestly, and just take the damage. I know it's 22, but he's dead in a turn. Not this turn, mind you, but soon. So we'll ditch the what's its face? The other one. The dual wield. We didn't need the dual wield. I don't think. Not for this fight anyway. Ah, we've taken far too much damage. We might need to rest. There might be a rest coming up. Nah, we'll be fine. I think I value the weaken potion over the poison potion. Interesting. Draw 3 cards. Pommel is good with strength, but is that the card we need for our deck? I think we're too heavy on attacks and not heavy enough on blocks. There he is, the plus 11. And it's satisfying the plus 11 has 1/1/1 damage, you know. Feels good. So, chest, then elite. Oh, now we can see the order of our draw pile. So the frozen eye lets you look at your draw pile. So the video is 21 minutes. We might end at 3 hours now, because you have to look at the draw pile, you know. Takes time. Or we just die here. You know, there's always that possibility. Fuck this guy. I guess I'm just going to try and... I'll play demon form. So the Nemesis. This fella's whole dealio, his whole gimmick is that he's intangible for 2 turns, then he does something for a turn. So intangible means all damage is reduced to 1. Which means we want to be looking for blocks, primarily. I'll use this now. I'll use this as well. This is a tough fight. This isn't an easy fight. What do I want to headbutt back? I can't draw anything. Maybe the imp. And I might as well do the small amount of damage that we can. So we're taking 9. What we're drawing? Impervious and Flame. So we'll definitely play in Flame. It just depends what we see from his attack. Yeah, okay, good, okay. I figured he was going to come out swinging. And then the next turn we can start doing the big boy plays. I don't need to do much, actually. I draw Pommel Strike. We don't need to do that. We don't see Searing Blow for a while. It's going to be hard to get that in the turn we need it, which is ideally next turn. So maybe I should draw then and start digging through the deck a little bit. Because the sooner we get to the Searing Blow, the better. So we need to... It's in the next hand. Not next hand, but the one after. Saucy. All we can do now is just do as much damage in the turn we can. So it's... The turn of champions. Great. 2 copies of an attack or a power. Maybe the headbutt, actually. Because that way we can better control when we get the Perfected Strike. And we're going to be looking for things like Shrug. And we'll bring back the other headbutt. So we can Shrug, headbutt again. I guess we're kind of making it slower to get to the Searing Blow, which is good, because we want to get it in exactly the right turn. The shockiest of waves. Oh wait, we can get Searing Blow. Not that it does anything, mind you, but... How many turns is his intangible? 2. So this isn't going to work, actually. My plan was to Searing Blow, then headbutt the Searing Blow for next turn, but he'd still be intangible, so it's a bit of a pisser. All those burns, man. Okay, we need some of them blocks. Is it worth popping the Dex Potion? We'll take 20. This will save us 4. It's not really enough to pop the Dex Potion. God damn you, you fuck. The good news is our strength is gaining on the rapid. The shrug in case we need to draw into something. Because I don't know what he's going to be doing this round. Is he just going to buff? Oh, he is. Okay, so it's always the buff on the intangible turn or when it wears off, which is fine. Whew, okay. We got there in the end. A bit of a tough situation, but the meat on the bone is good. Self-forming clay, also good. Whenever you lose HP in combat, gain 3 block the next turn. Lovely. We don't need any of this. Maybe Warcry, actually. I mean, Warcry would have been good in that fight, so I could plan my Searing Blows, but we'll pass, we'll pass. On the home stretch to Time Boy. Hello, it's a shop. Apple would be amazing, but we can't afford. Feels bad. I don't know if we need Cleave. I think it's just remove a card. Just the last remaining basic strike. And then we go on our sweet way. 2 fights after this camp, and then we're off. Plus 12. Wow, we're getting the plus 13 Searing Blow. That's not bad, you know. Plus 10 usually would be pretty good, but plus 13? Spicy. Let's throw... Let's throw this all back, right? And give Demon Form a chance to shine. Because what we can do is we can do Demon Form. I should really play the Inflame. I want to play the Headbutt, though. It's better doing this, and then we'll get Searing Blow next turn. Hopefully with a Vulnerable of some kind. Roar, yes, weakened. Pfft. You hate to see it. Well, that's fine. We take 2 damage. I can live with myself. Can he live with himself, though? The Maw. You're making it too easy for me, game. Lovely. The hard carry has arrived. We don't need any of these. These are fine. But I don't think they're really what we need. Our deck's pretty much solid, as it is. Would have taken 1 or 2 flame barriers to replace these, but with 2 shrugs, the pommel strikes, you know, we're looking good. Flame Boy, you may not have seen this guy either. He has 2 fiery gonads, and I will teach you the trick. Let's keep the madness. Let's live a little. The trick to this guy is, this is an easy fight. Just kill the gonads, and you'll never lose. Just unbelievable levels of game sense. Or just kill the middle guy and, you know, it doesn't really matter. Shit, man. Game's too easy. So yeah, I could take Armaments Plus. Would be a good pickup. Whirlwind would also be good with the Ice Cream, but I think the Ice Cream Whirlwind thing isn't really our deck. We're offensive rather than defensive. Which is why Impervious is a really good card. This is like the block you pick when you're on the attack. Because it's like that one turn you can buy the turn. You slap it down, 40 block when it's upgraded. Really, really good. And when you're on the defense, then you don't want this. You want something like Bludgeon where you can just one-tap something quickly, you know? At least that's how I feel on the inside. Where's my Searing Blow? Yeah, plus 13. 142 damage. Pog Champ. So, the good thing about this is, against Slug Boy, Flavor Flav, we have to play 12 cards per turn, or we don't have to play 12 cards per turn, rather. You want to because of his skill, or his passive, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm going to take the 26 to the face. Gonna drink you, my friend. Gonna pop you. And pop you. Because that's what needs to happen. And then we'll just focus on doing mad damage next turn. So what's the debuff again? I can never remember. Oh, it's draw reduction. Okay. We'll play 2 of these. So we'll take 7. And then we've got 7 cards to play next turn. Or 7 cards we can play. See, when you end his turn through the 12 card thing, he gains strength. Which is maybe a reason not to end his turn too quickly. If you're doing like a very combo heavy type effort. But this is fine. Just nuke him down. Give him a couple of tickles. And then on the next we'll be fine. We'll maybe even draw the blow here. Oh, dearie me. I mean, I'm not even playing Apple, you know. You hate to see it. Let's not play anything else. We've got 2 cards we can play and hopefully kill him in the next turn. We've got 8 strength. Foolish. Oh, he heals. Oh, it seems bad, man. Why is he healing? What a cheater. So that passes the turn. So he gains 2 strength. A little bit scary. We take 7 damage. Need to be mindful of our health, certainly. Shockwave's very good here. Draw a card. It's the body slime. What do we have in here? Did I just miss my chance to Searing Blow like an idiot? I think I did. We'll set him up for it. I may have missed my chance, but now the chance is mine to one-tap this fool. 234. I guess that's the best we can do. I mean, I could have waited for the apple, but, you know, it's fine. It's alright. GG! I don't know what our score will be. We got a couple of elites. It might be like a high 500s. 607! And that's on the beta branch new scoring system, which I'll hopefully get to show you. I don't know if we've got many... Oh, we did actually. We got Overkill for dealing a perfect amount of damage. Wait, we beat Time Boy without taking damage, did we? Lovely. Speedster. Under 60 minutes. So yeah, you'll see some of these scoring criteria. Overkill for doing big damage. Perfect for killing boss without taking damage. Speedster for doing it under an hour. And then boss is slain. Got 1 elite on the second and third floor, 2 on the first floor. Yeah, that's not a bad score, you know. Could have done better on the gold, could have done better with take more cards, get some curses, you know, buff that score, but 607 is fine. Not bad at all. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, all the usual good stuff, and of course, I'll see you next time.